She deemed Cherie. Don't we wish it was green paradise, right? Don't we wish? It was an ugly start of the week yesterday. Let's get right into it. It is Wednesday, May 29th, 2024. CRM, one of my favorite that is in a brink of a breakdown. I've been watching it, waiting patiently. It is at a critical bottom level of support. Okay, you're talking outside of this zone as well as ref flow, right? Earning is going to come up fairly shortly, so watch out. Uh, watch out. Okay, so be careful. Now, where would I? A couple weeks ago, it was lining up. The 200 moving average was lining up with the other ref flow and the gap up, but now it has moved up. So would I put up my order there? The answer is yes. Okay, to me, if you want to be safe, sell put spread 250 and below. If there is juice for 230 and below, do that instead, because that would be where the gap fill is. Okay, so you never know. I like CRM a lot, but it also ran up a lot. Okay, look, the October low, holy cow. Okay, we're not talking double here, we're talking more than double, from 130, 126. Look at that, 126 to 318. Massive run, a big V. Okay, so wow. Okay, all you can say is wow. But now we can look at 250. See, the weekly, the 50 weekly moving average is around 250. That's why I said, if you use a daily chart, um, do that. Okay, it's kind of lined up with the ref low here, so I like it, but I don't think this is gonna hold. In fact, I plan to put a stop on my tiny position. I wouldn't say tiny, it's small enough, but it's still larger than, say, what I have in, like, say, Eli Lilly or Nvidia, but it's small. I might put a stop on partial right at the ref low, which is 260 to 66.55. I might do that. And then, of course, put in an order to buy back at the 200 MA. Okay. Now here's a stock that I don't ever trade. I look at it once in a while, but it is a competitor to CRM, more or less a direct competitor, not quite exactly the same. A lot of these SaaS company, software company, uh, offer somewhat competing product, but not never directly. But Workday is about as close of a competitor as you can. And look at Workday earning. Yeah, I was watching it, and this is why I think CRM could face a disappointment. Okay, so be very careful there and look at this thing. Right, look at this thing. Nothing like a gap down below the gap fill. That's ugly, and it's moving toward the key key support here. Okay, so I've been watching that white line. Let me go back and show you. Okay, this white line was support, breakdown, breakout, check back, and now it's gonna check back again. I would not be surprised, but for now it bounced off the 100 weekly moving average, but it was ugly. Okay, it was an ugly reaction to earning, real ugly. So be careful. Workday telegraph what can happen to CRM. Okay, let's take a look at some transport. The transport is breaking down. Okay, if you look at the ETF IYT, it is breaking down. Every time I bring up FedEx in the last few months, you heard me talk. This makes sense. This does not make sense. This makes sense. This does not make sense. This is insane. Okay, why would anyone be chasing FedEx here? Okay, I'm on record to say that makes no sense. So if you was gifted in doing bear play or short spread or outright short, congratulations. Okay, it's never easy, but guess what? It's coming close to channel low. If you are a decipher of sell on channel high, buy on channel low, sell on channel high, yeah, it's getting close. Okay, it's getting close. Now, can it go below it if the economy completely fall apart? Yeah, absolutely. But it has been a very good channel since this point right here. Okay, so I had to go back over a year ago for the past 15 months. Okay, it's been a very good channel. So watch out. If you short it, it's time to cover or get ready to cover. Now, the competing company, UPS, yeah, it is ugly. It's coming down to key support here. Okay, that this UPS behavior make more sense than FedEx. I don't understand the mentality of the FedEx chart, to be honest. But yeah, we are coming down to multi-year low here. Holy cow! Let's go back. Let's go back 10 years. When was the last time? Yeah, geez, ugly. Well, COVID low is still way below. But look, this is key here for UPS. Let's change this to white. Okay, this is key. See this? Pre-COVID, this was a high. Okay, pre-COVID. And then you have a major breakout and it run for multi-years. Okay, from late 2020 all the way through last October is when it finally came down. That's a long time to check back into a key um, support. Okay, but it is here. And as you can see, it's basically the channel, right? Look, this channel here. So if this break, if UPS break, okay, say hello to 125. Yeah, I want to put an alert here before I go so that I know that it's breaking down. Come on. Create below. Breaking down to 125. There you go. So yeah, if we have that failure, then say hello to 125. All right, so it's ugly and the economy is slowing. Unfortunately, it's not lined up with Mr. Powell. Everything is strong, resilient. It's so insane. In all my years of following the stock market economy, we never had such a divergence in what the Fed is saying and what is going on in the economy. It's such an insanity, complete insanity. Okay, it's if you go on social media, TikTok, YouTube, there are so many videos of people struggling, not be able to find job. There are Gen Y that are trying hard to get a job. Not all Gen Y are lazy. Not all Gen Z are lazy, but there are a ton of video of Gen Y and Z struggling to find jobs, struggling, applying to hundreds of jobs. The job market is terrible. The employment number is completely made up and fake. And just think, Graduation is here, right? Can you imagine hundreds of thousands, if not million, of college grad hitting the job market right now? I can't wait to see what the job number is for the next couple of weeks because it's going to be completely cooked up and nonsense. You're going to have a job market where the denominator will expand. If you know the simple math, algebra, but think about how they compute the number of people employed, looking for a job. Just think of how many college grads are hitting the job market right now, this week, next week, last week. Okay, all the colleges are graduating. So, holy cow! But I can't wait to see the government cook up another number of unemployment is still low. It didn't move. Okay, it still stay around 3.7%. Now, if unemployment peak anywhere at 4% or above, then the Fed can no longer lie. Okay, but we'll see. We'll see what they're gonna do. Bye bye.